Hello, my name is Ava Motherwell. I'm the owner of the Whole Bead Show and the Ava Motherwell Collection. And I want to tell you a little story about my buttons. So I have been buying beads in Germany since the late 80s and would go there every year, sometimes a couple times a year, and sourcing out places that had old stock of vintage glass beads. And then one day when I was there, I found a factory that made glass buttons. And I was very excited because I thought, I'm already selling glass beads. I might as well sell glass buttons as well. And so I went there and, since my passion was the vintage, I would ask them, do you have any old stock anywhere? They would say, no, no, no. And I would ask again the next time, do you have any old stock? And they would say, no, no, no. And so then finally I broke down, like, okay, fine. I'm going to order some of your beads, some of your buttons. I'm going to have you make me some special ones that I'm going to add to my collection. So I went into their showroom and looked through all of their samples and spent 6-8 hours choosing the different buttons that I wanted, and the colors and the sizes and the textures and all of that. Finished up all of that, had some cake and some coffee and finished up the business. And then they said, so are you ever interested in old stock? And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And they're like, well, come back tomorrow and we'll show you the basement. So I went back the next day. They took me down to their basement, which was probably, 2,000 square feet of space. And it was wall-to-wall shelving and boxes of old buttons. And so, needless to say, I was excited and decided to purchase the whole collection. This was probably 1997, 1996, somewhere in there. I was trying to remember exactly when this was. But anyway, so I bought out the whole collection of their vintage stock of buttons, and it became a major part of my line. Over the years, the stock of what I had has dwindled. I mean, I think I shipped I want to say 6 crates full, 6 of the big, huge crates I shipped by sea. But anyway, so I was a major button dealer there for a few years with the vintage, and then also I continued to have special ones made for me. And the buttons have kind of gone on the back burner over the last few years, but I have been slowly getting through what's left of my inventory and getting them on my website. I have, a couple hundred styles right now on my website, which is probably maybe 20% of what I have left. And it's just kind of funny, Friday afternoon, I was like, oh, I have another hour in me of work. What should I do? I didn't want to do any more social media and paperwork and scheduling and all that. I was like, I just need some bead therapy. And I was like, I got all those buttons. It's a project. It's on my to-do list. And so I got into it about, like I said, 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. So now my whole work space is covered in buttons. And of course, no way I can get through that in an hour. So it's still here. I don't know, and I can't pack it up now. I got to finish it. So I'll be doing all my paperwork and scheduling and social media stuff while surrounded by buttons. But anyway, so this is what I got going on. It's going to take me a bit, but I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to get them all posted on my website so you can see all of these glorious buttons. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the story. Talk to you later.